went on his mission during that time. He came back, yada yada yada.
All
You're
right.
back. You're all back
Yep.
together.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hello.
Okay, so it's early morning in what is now November. You guys wake up exhausted after the month. You guys look. You guys, after failing your mission, the month prior, are now being summoned to meet with Ontario in the meeting hall. Going for you, it is pretty much you just got here and you are being called right back into work. Alright. I'll let you guys do what from here.
Alright. I guess Golem will be, like, he might be the first one there, actually, since he just got back and, you know, just immediately walks back to the room. He'll then probably just find a chair and immediately take a seat, much like he does normally now at this point. Kind of got into the rhythm of it. Definitely has that air of, like, exhaustion on him, if you could call it that. But, yeah, it definitely does not look like he's, you know, not fully exhausted, but, like, yeah, definitely has looked like he's been through a lot. So he just takes a seat there and just waits for others to enter the room.
Alright.
What time is it?
It is about 11. Like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Rip is gonna walk in, being careful to, like, not hit his head on the top of the door frame, while dragging his, chainsword along. He's kind of yawning, and you see that he's wearing, like, a bandolier with 7 grenades attached to it.
Golem kind of looks and, you know, kind of reaches his arms to the side of his chair and kind of goes like, Is that standard issue now?
What?
And then Golem just points to the chain link of, like, grenades around him.
Standard issue? No, I made these. What, you want them?
No, that will not be necessary. Just making sure that they, you know, they're not gonna, you know.
Probably not.
Just making sure.
I'm not sure myself, but, you know, I'm not dead, though. You see, the grenades seem kind of strange. 2 seems like glass bottles with, like, just blue energy rippling. Okay, you know those plasma balls? They, like,
Yes.
imagine 2 of those, but, like, the size of a grenade. Okay?
Oh, wonderful.
Then there's 2 other grenades that looks like it's made out of a bunch of different metals, kind of like a bunch of different metals kind of wrapped together. Like it's been bent that way, like it's just made out of bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine, how do I imagine this? Imagine like a patchwork metal. Right,
Okay.
wrapped together. That's the second one. And the pin is like a fucking cable tie.
Perfect.
And then there's 2 other grenades that, how do I put this? Hold on. There's 2 other grenades that just look like, that looks like alcoholic flasks. But it just looked like 2 alcoholic flasks that seems to contain some sort of liquid.
Oh. So, it makes more sense now. As Golem kind of just shrugs and like scratches his face with his right hand and kind of like, so I take it you've been using that to get through the month?
What?
The alcohol.
Oh, it's not alcohol. That's a grenade. Yeah. You want to try him? He's gonna like take one off and just toss it to you.
No,
You better catch that.
Oh dear God. Do I need to roll in athletics to catch it?
You know what? Because I think it would be funny. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! You just threw a fucking grenade at him. That was not good. It's
It's not lit or anything, but because you said it, it's.
so athletics
explodes
or
on impact.
acrobatics? Which one should I use? Acrobatics or athletics? Which one's more
Well, I
appropriate?
mean,
I'll say whichever is higher.
Whichever's higher. We're going
Yep.
for the acrobatics then. Thank you, DM.
Shiva's just gonna...
18. How's that do?
So you catch it. You're able to catch it.
hey,
Trouble.
good catch.
It's like, oh no, got it.
And
Now that you
Shiva,
hold the flask in your hand, it seems rather brittle, like it's made out of fucking tinfoil or something. Like a
You know.
slightly poke will just make it will just make it explode and spill whatever liquid that was in it. Will just make it explode outwards.
You know, normally people think before they toss a live ammunition.
You'll be fine.
Shiva's gonna come in and was standing at the doorway and saw the last part of him catching a fucking live ass grenade. Well, fuck.
How you doing? Well, you want a grenade too?
No,
Yep, you will not throw that grenade.
Shiva looks like and she has a. You guys know the bentos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. You see she has a couple in one arm, a flask in the other one, and just chuck it. Oh my god. Anyway. And it's just she looks like hell. She looks tired as hell. And her bag is looks a little bit fuller than normal. And he's just gonna come in, and he's gonna come in and Golem, you can eat, right? Golem, can you eat?
Golem.
Andrew!
Motherfucker.
Andrew Dominic, do you hear me? Hello?
I think he left.
God damn it.
I think he's rebooting.
I like to imagine Rip just walks up, clocks him in the head with his sword's hello? I think he's fucking dead.
Please!
Maybe
Please.
throw a grenade at him. No.
No! Do not throw a grenade at it! Anyway,
Who are you talking to?
either one of you. Anyway,
Either one of you don't control my character.
Hades-
Griff is gonna walk up to Golem, and then just kind of bump his head with the handle of his sword.
There we go.
Ah, shit.
oh
I think he's
shit!
rebooting.
Oh, hi.
Welcome
I
back.
couldn't hear you guys. What happened?
We're all dead. We're in the middle of combat.
For beauty?
Yeah, I killed everybody.
Anyway,
Did you know that you just randomly switch off?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it. I was fucking tapping you and you weren't responding. Actually, do you feel pain? No, I'm
Pain?
curious.
yeah,
I'm not entirely certain, actually.
Well, why don't we test it out? I'll rev my chainsword.
don't you dare!
Hold
Also-
on, it'll be fun. Just put your hand on this.
By the way,
No!
You'll be fine.
Hayden-
Listen, Shiva can heal you up afterwards. You'll be fine.
Rip, I am not in the mood.
I'm able to eat a dumpling while fighting? I wasn't fighting, I had just killed it.
I think
Golem, can you eat? Can you eat?
Eat?
Yes,
I mean,
like food.
I don't remember the last time I've eaten. I mean, I would imagine I could. I'm pretty sure I need to. It's been a while.
Alright, and I'll take it. And do you have any allergies I need to be aware
Not that I know of, no.
of? Cool. And then she started handing all of you bento boxes. Rips is the biggest one.
Well, I've only had 2
Um,
so far.
Thank you.
Oh shit, you bring us food? Fuck yeah. Thanks, Shiva.
Yeah, I mean, one, Rip, you are skinny as fuck, and I worry about your health. And
I'll be fine.
and I thought all of you haven't eaten lunch yet, so I made you food.
Hanada's not
And-
there. Not yet.
And I'll just wait to give. Wait, I don't think Hinata ever told anyone his real name, so we all just call him Hades.
Yeah.
My fighting is pre-recorded.
Yeah, Hades.
Hades.
Yep.
I am not playing the game.
I don't think anyone knows Shiva's last name because she never really how to say it.
Hades' last name?
No, Shiva's.
Oh, Shiva. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think we did, no.
Is it
Yeah.
Palpatine?
No.
You guys
So,
have last
anyway-
names?
Golem will now take his bento box and he'll open it up. What does he see before him?
Alright, he's going to see hamburger steak, and because she doesn't know what you like, so she put in like ordinaria of different flavors. So some have tuna, some have chicken, and one is just with a pickled plum inside. And
Beyonce.
there's a hamburger steak, some fried chicken, dumpling, and then there's shrimp tempura and crab.
Alright.
Like, bro, got a feast.
So,
Like, little
After
staples
ex-
of a feast.
perfect. After examining, Golem will now, like, take the utensils inside with the chopsticks, and he will go after only the meat, leaving the umeboshi and any of the other, plums and veggies, like, out, and he just sticks with only the meat.
Aww. And there's also miso soup.
He's not gonna touch the soup.
Aww.
Rip's gonna open his box. Rip is gonna rip open his box. Oh, what's in there?
Also, almost this, pretty much the same thing, but in bigger portions. But there's also like, like the little slices, like the slices of beef, like the very thin ones. That
Oh yeah.
yeah, those.
I was ever
And
confirmed.
there's also some radishes and things like that.
Oh, like the very thin ones, like the ones that they like. Wait, are they fermented? I think that they like ferment for like a year or some shit. Like those ones.
And then they cook them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had them. Fucking expensive. Pretty good though.
Yeah. Stupid as hell to make, and it's stupid hard to make. Anyway, and
Oh,
there's also like other different shit in there.
Okay, this is nice. You know what? Thanks. You'll have this. I'll hand you like one of those plasma balls that I was describing.
Ooh,
Here, you can have this.
that is
It'll run out of energy by the end of the day, but like, if you throw it and it shatters, it should make a little lightning explosion.
oh nice. And she's going to like put it in her breast pocket.
As Golem's eating, he gotta ask like, do you not have any physical pockets on you?
I mean, all my pockets are full of other things.
Such as?
Keys, phone, pocket snacks, like Pocky, and actually, and then she's actually gonna be like ruffling in her like pants pockets and in her suit jacket pocket. It's like, alright. There's also a hand notebook, notebook, pens, and do you really want a list? My
You
med
seem-
kit, my grimoire, journal, sewing kit, embroidery project, dice, cards. I got a
What the fuck?
sketchbook.
You're
Seriously?
very efficient at carrying things.
I mean, the only thing that's actually kind of heavy and kind of requires a separate bag altogether is my med kit.
Yeah, most of my bag is filled with bullets.
I am currently carrying very little, and I was able to handle a higher limit of material to carry. Perhaps if I were to acquisition some sort of backpack, I could then carry things for you people.
Oh, I mean, it would be kind of cool.
I don't want to do it.
By the way, are you gonna? Do you want to keep that? I'm gonna point at the flask that you're holding that I threw to you.
It would be most sophisticated. Not the word. Most what's the word here? Safe to hold it back to you. As
Okay.
For I believe I may not have the most steady of hands.
All right then.
As Golem then just takes the flask and slowly, carefully, and methodically hands it to you, so as you do not fucking drop this thing and kill us all.
I will attach it back on the bandolier haphazardly. Kind of dangling there, it's kind of shaking around. You see it banging around against the other grenades whenever he's moving, and also his bandolier, and also his other equipment, and just his body in general. For anyone with anxiety, this would probably be a very anxiety-inducing scene to witness. But yes, Shiva, please give yourself a lightning in a bottle, lesser. I mean, bottled lightning, lesser.
Alright.
It's a genie in a bottle, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It impresses me on how you have lived for so long this way.
I think at that moment, Hades is just gonna walk in, kind of straightening himself out, putting a book underneath a coat pocket. He looks.
Hades.
Yes.
I need you to roll me perception.
Sure. Get my die out. Lucky die.
Level
Perception.
Rip.
That's
Rip.
going.
Yeah.
Level 1 or 2.
It's the lesser one, so it should be level 1.
Alright.
That's gonna be a 24.
Okay.
Alright.
And he's gonna walk in. He looks the same as you've seen him before, except for he looks a little bit thinner, a lot more lean. His clothing's a lot more kind of. It still looks semi-fancy. He still wears kind of the suit, but it almost has changed a little bit to where the coat that he wears over almost hides a bunch of things. It's a little bit darker around his chest. He still has the cane. He still looks a bit old,
Okay.
but knowing that you guys he trusts you guys. He kind of relies less on the cane, and he knows that you guys already know the act. There's no faking it or anything. It's good to see you all back.
Hello, and here you are. And she hands you a bento box.
Thank you.
I assume you had lunch yet?
Not yet. I've been studying for the last few hours.
Cool. Here you go.
Thank you. What's in here? And I open it up.
And she made pretty much the same as everybody else's, like hamburger steak, those very thin roasted beef, and the shrimp tempura, the lobster, all that.
He's just gonna start eating it all.
As you're all in the room, you just hear a clap to you guys. Glad to see that you all came back. Glad to see that none of you have shied away from this. I'm very proud of all of you.
Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's standing right where he always been. You don't know if you missed him or anything while you all were entering the room, but he's right there and he's looking like he was always there.
I offer my bento box. You hungry? You had any food?
I mean,
good.
I'm willing to share.
I haven't had a...
Never mind. I take it back. She has another one. This one's mine. Respectfully.
As you can see, Eddie shows his hand. I really can't do that.
How the hell did you clap? I mean, I expected it to be more like when you clapped, you know?
That's kind of weird. How the fuck do you clap? I'm fascinated.
Like, did you get like another
I'll
body
be right
modification?
I'll be
Oh.
right back.
You're good.
Get back.
I love the fact
Anyways,
that...
this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Rip is gonna like, you see him kind of like rub his hand against his pants, which is fucking even dirtier than his hands, and he just kind of grabs the hamburger steak and just shoves it in his mouth. Fuck yeah.
Would you be
I
interested
can
in
make
the
you more if
Goshi?
you want.
Sure. We could trade, right?
As Golem offers his box, all of the meat's already gone.
Please at least eat one of the vegetables. Please.
My apologies. Meat and vegetables are not on the best terms.
Please.
You don't like food? Who the hell doesn't like food? Oh,
I
fuck.
like food, but I would prefer not having any vegetables or fruits.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Food is food.
Food is food.
Um,
I mean, do you
I
know,
mean,
like... Do you have something against the
healthy.
texture or something? Or is it just the taste? We can change that.
I can change that if you wish.
It may just simply be a leftover from my previous taste buds.
Oh. I mean, it's fair.
Okay, anyways.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so how the fuck do you clap?
I also
Like
made.
this, and he just points his fists together sideways, and you just clap, and you hear it echoing sound.
I take my chopsticks and I tap the pinto box and like trying to like a return clap. I want to keep eating. Touche.
I made it accommodating for you if you want. I'm saying.
I don't think they
It is
eat human
possible.
food.
Hmm?
I don't think they eat like food like most other people. Pretty sure they
Uh,
eat like wood chips or some shit.
I'm actually pretty sure they mainly drink water,
Oh, I drink water too.
and in some cases tea.
Sunlight, coffee, boba, meat, more meat, and guess what? More meat.
That is a very carnivorous diet for a
Yeah.
cacti.
I mean,
I mean,
for
it's
him,
a plant-eat animal world out there, so...
I don't think it is. There's like a few plants that eat
Well, to
animals.
be fair, I was cursed to be a plant, so
Really?
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Curse?
I made it accommodating for you, if you wish.
You mean you would
I
feed
made
him?
utensils specifically for him. So he can eat.
But yeah, I haven't always been a plant. This is the work of an Aether ability.
Oh,
Is this... So, someone cursed you with Aether? Or Aether ability to turn you into a plant, or...
Yep. An immortal plant. So long as they're alive, I'm stuck as a plant.
Oh, well, that sucks. Do you think bento?
Yes. I'll have it afterwards. Today, you have training.
More
No,
But
training?
I'll get you guys picked because I have good news for you guys. The reason why you guys have training is we have intel on the location of one of the heads of the Orochi.
That's nice. We're gonna have all the information. Tell us what you know. So we can at least start
We're
making a
not,
plan
I
already.
am not giving you the information until you're done with training.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I see.
What's the training?
Yeah, let's get to the training. We have
Alright.
things to do.
The training
It's not because I wasn't using it.
is to master your first signature ability of your Aether.
Really hard not to go back to that. And I can, like,
What?
So you have two. Well, soon. You guys have a few options to you. You have, and you guys can all go to different ones if you choose to, or the same one. It's really up to you. We have the mountains branch, we have the island branch, and we have the home branch.
Mm,
So besides the probably territory with these, what else is different?
I can't really learn all the surprises.
Let's.
wait, do any of us have each other's phone number?
Hmm.
Because they gave us new phones and stuff.
seriously.
Wait, but Ontario blinks for a minute. It's like, wait, you guys didn't get exchange phone numbers?
Well, we
I-
were kind of thrown in head first into a completely new situation, so...
I made a simple assumption that you would be using some form of psionics in order to do mental communication, or perhaps some other form of radio frequency. I don't expect that we would need to use cell phones.
Oh my god.
Hades is going to look at in Ontario, and he's going to cast message to Ontario.
God.
Miss
I don't need a phone. I also forgot mine in the room. Please don't tell anyone.
Golem?
And he
Yes.
gives Ontario a
just-
wink.
Ontario starts leaving the room. It's just like, you know what? Let one of your handlers know when you guys decide. Let your guys' handlers know when you decide where you want to go. If I stay with you guys anymore, I might actually go into a rage, and I would prefer to stay calm.
It's been a pleasure to
Nicely
see
done,
you
Hades.
again.
We just pissed off our boss.
That's
Golem?
true.
Yeah, Shiva.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to maintain a psychic link with anyone, especially over long distances?
There is logic in your statement.
Especially since we will have to rely on physically one individual, it is easier and actually more effective to use a phone that was supplied to us than using one person, because if that person goes down, we lose our main communication.
I wonder if I even have access to a cell phone in this.
See that you have a cell phone app on your dashboard?
Oh, is that the case?
Oh my god.
Huh.
Please tell me you know.
One moment, please. Golem will try to access this phone app from his,
It's
That's
like a
crazy.
regular cell phone app. Like, it's a regular, phone.
And you see Shiva trying not to have a brain aneurysm.
You have Lyra's number and you have number.
I have Lyra's and whose number?
Ontario's.
And Ontario. Okay, so I could call them, alright.
Alright.
Very well then. I will now take numbers. Who would wish to
Alright.
offer their phone number?
I will give you my phone. Everyone should, start. Here's a piece of paper. Everyone write down each other's phone number, and we're going to pass that around and make sure everyone has said phone number.
Very well done. Golem will then reach for a pen and start writing down his number.
Am I supposed to carry a pen on me?
No, it's okay. I got you. And she actually hands him a piece of paper with her phone number already written on it with a pen. Here.
Very professional. Oh. So,
I am.
Perfect.
Like, I find that kind of.
I run my own clinic, and I am actually. I remember my secretary was getting so pissed at me for never having a pen, so I always carry a little too many pens, just out of habit.
Yeah, I have a stylus on my phone. Haven't gotten any shit for using it.
An app Square Enix
I mean, I broke too many iPads, so
demo. So,
Oh, Ontario, Lyra, Rip, Shiva, Hades. Golem now has extended his phone list.
all right, and I'm going to assume everyone has their phone numbers now because once Hades gave Shiva.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Hades, do you even have a phone?
You look to Hades, who's been not paying attention at all.
Hades, do you have a fucking phone?
Oh, I did, and then I misplaced it. I'll be fine though.
Do you remember the number?
You know the phone number.
Oh.
That was a.
Okay,
Do
all three of you.
you know it?
Sounds Hades. You all get a text message, from Ontario. Motherfuckers, and like a group chat. Motherfucker left his phone in his room.
Honestly, you should carry that with you, old dude. You know how good phones are? They're like
That's
fucking
like-
everything.
Well, I don't really like him.
He just face palms.
Let me tell you something, alright?
Alright.
You got like people like Gollum, you know, they got a bunch of integrated bullshit. You'll see fucking inventors going around making like weapons even more elaborate than mine. You know, trying to make themselves better. But if you want to start, just carry a phone with you. You can communicate with anyone remotely. You can see other people remotely. You can just know where everything is just by searching it up. It's fucking amazing.
It's actually, and it's very easy to keep in contact with other people.
The only downside is when it actually is fully integrated into your brain, you cannot turn it off on your own.
But you
I
can
can-
silence.
Hey, let me roll a die real quick. To see if Hades becomes terrified of technology.
No.
I got.
I assure you, Hades, there's nothing to fear of it. You can always turn the phone off whenever you want, unlike me.
Yeah.
As you say phone off, the fucking phone app closes off of your screen and just goes back to being this regular app.
Golem kind of flinches in his chair for a second, like... I swear,
Oh
these
shit.
pictures were not here when I was working for the police. I swear these were not here before.
It's okay. Technology changes, and sometimes it freaks people out.
Hades stands up. I'll go grab my phone. I don't remember the number on it. I don't really use it a lot. And he
That's
holds.
perfectly fine.
Hey, DM, I have a question.
So
Can I use telekinetic projectile to call the phone to my hand?
Without destroying it in the process.
Isn't
I
it
would
really
say
fucking
no,
far away?
because your room is clear on the other side of the building and up a couple floors.
Without destroying it. Go get your phone. We'll wait here.
Fine, I'll be back. And yeah, he leaves. Comes back a little bit later and goes to the piece of paper and writes his number down in cursive.
Go.
Oh, in cursive.
What
Because
the
of course
fuck
you
does
can't
this
write
mean?
it.
Oh,
What
this
the
is
hell?
cursive.
What is these squiggles?
This is cursive, dear.
Cursive?
It is
Cursive.
usually used for a signature of authentication. Normally for that of a birth certificate, a release warrant, and many other
Checks.
forms.
So what
Hold
the
on,
hell
hold
is
on.
it doing here? Is there anyone named after a phone number?
Sorry, it's a habit. And he crosses out. He keeps the number and he writes in like big letters, like It's like
In
writing
print.
something up. Yeah, that, but for like kindergartners, so it's really big and anyone can read it. I'm sorry, it's a habit of mine.
This is sufficient. I now have Hades' number. Beautiful.
Cool.
Nice big letter. I like them.
And
Reminds me of the type of shit I saw when I was actually going to school.
Shiva just like Texas, Ontario. I am so sorry. I'm getting a migraine.
Ontario gets a text from Haiti saying, "I found it."
God damn it!
Ontario just, you don't know where, you don't know how, but you guys get a feeling Ontario's hitting his head against the wall. And he texts back, Shiva, and it's like, I'm sorry that this is your group. I promise you they'll bring the best out of you if you don't kill them first.
Well, can I
Is
put
no one able to see all of this?
a wing, a medical wing, so that no one else can be subjected to these men?
Hey, hey Shiva, my phone turned off. I don't know how to turn it back
You see
on.
the dots here on the screen for a bit, and then you just left on red.
God damn it!
I think he's done talking with us until we decide on our next mission.
Yeah,
Speaking
probably.
of,
Wait,
Well.
who is everyone's handlers? Who
that
is
is a good
everyone?
question.
Some bald guy. I think he's good at punching people. I don't really remember his name.
I have a
I have
skeleton
Lyra's
that.
phone number on me, so let me see how she's doing.
Lyra and oh shit, she was hot, but you forgot her name.
I have.
I think yours is Sarah.
Sarah?
Yours is Sarah.
Yeah.
Lyra.
I know.
She was
I know. I had Steve. Steve
had
the
Steve.
Yeah, Steve the skeleton.
Rep had the old dude. Lucian.
Xian?
Lucian. L-U.
Lucian. Okay.
Oh, like in LOL?
I think
Like
that's
a what?
Lucian. Or is it
Lucian?
Lucian? Hold on.
I mean, as in like the Pokemon Elite Four member.
Yeah, I have my handler's number right here. And it just says Steve.
Alright. Who's comfortable of exchanging handlers' numbers in case we can't get in touch with each other?
Golden thinks about this for a little bit.
Because besides each other, we're going to be in most contact with our handlers.
We are?
We are.
Is that what's supposed to happen?
Most likely. Wait, no
I
one?
mean,
Really?
I mean, no offense to our handlers or anything, but last time we called them, they weren't exactly very helpful. I know none of them are exactly trained, but we were told that if we need help, we can turn to them.
Granted, though, we were going into the very last...
girl.
Right.
We were like, oh, who the hell do we send? Who could be good? And the little girl appears. Hey, do you speak French? We, little bit of French.
Yeah, you asked Steve, you asked Lyra. That was all you asked.
I didn't know any other fucking handlers. I just do Steve. He's the only
Why
number
the
I
hell
have.
Why is a child a handle at all?
Lyra was able to get those tickets for us in the first place, which granted
Yeah,
we
she
didn't
was
need them.
helpful.
That is true. She
That was
helpful.
extremely helpful, though. So
And I'm not doubting
don't
that.
just
I'm just saying she's a small doll child that was helpful getting the tickets, but anything else not too helpful.
Cause again, she is a child.
Why is she
But,
working for
on
a
the side of
company leading people though? That's my question.
Hang on. I need to be in character here. Hang on. To also be fair, I believe Lyra is a professional acquisitionist, meaning she is able to get her hands on just about anything, especially tickets that were supposed to be sold out. By the sound of things, each of our handlers are experts in a specific field. We just do not know. It would be best to talk to our handlers to know what their expertise is, so that in the future we can fully utilize their talents, just as we can do with our own.
I'm sending Steve a text.
Oh, this will be fun.
And it reads,
Oh, this.
Hey Steve, it's Hanada. What things are you really good at, so I know when to call you and when not to call you on a mission?
You get a text back from.
Hold on, I'm not done. It is, and sincerely, Hanada.
You get a text back saying, "How the fuck did you operate a text message?" Anyways, I am really good at getting equipment for you guys. I'm really good at getting you guys. I have connections to the black market, basically.
I turn to the
Shit, what does he
party.
say?
I turn to the rest of the party. He can get us legal shit, drugs, whatever we might need.
Oh,
to help
fuck
with-
it, he can get us drugs?
Maybe.
Can you get me a gun?
I send Steve a text. My dearest Steve.
Here's the shitty part. Like, Shiva actually, like, talks to her handler, but mainly, like, getting to know her handler. And she's like, hey, what you good at, sweetie?
Your handler just like, you get radio silence for a bit, she's like,
Wait, so Steve
I'm
gets.
really good at, I'm an excellent communications expert. I know every language there is.
Fancy.
Not linguist, too?
Yeah,
Is that Jill?
and not only that, I have an excellent wardrobe that's really good for disguises.
Alright.
Golem will then do the same thing with a simple task to Lyra, and it's like, in the most robotic sounding way of basically like, Lyra, this is Golem. I simply need information on what your expertise is at. I assume it is acquisition. Am I correct?
What? You get a text back. What's acquisition?
She's a kid.
Golem then responds, you are good at really getting stuff. Good at getting stuff.
Oh, yeah. I have that, and any knowledge stuff. I have a really good library that my dead dad left me. It's really big.
Library. So, does that mean you have good access to things that happened in the past and those of culture?
Yeah.
That is very good to know. Thank you, Lyra.
Oh.
Hey, DM, I have 2 questions.
Stop.
First off, is Lyra's text all in capitals?
Shut up.
My
Shut up.
second question is
Shut up.
for Steve.
And there's no spacing. It's no spacing. There's no periods. It's as a was sending this text.
Okay, perfect. And then my second question, Steve can get us black market stuff. What else?
Yep.
I'm writing the notes down real quick. So it's black market. Go on.
His is just black market. Like that one I thought was just really OP. So that's why he just gets black market,
Okay.
because you can put whatever you want.
Just a black market plug. Rep, what's your handler? What does he do?
Okay. Rip is gonna kind of take out his phone. It looks like junk, like just like everything else Rip owns. Kind of takes it, and it somehow has a touchscreen, but it doesn't look like a touchscreen. It looks like a fucking spider web, and you just kind of, yeah, you know, it's very cracked. It's like, how do I put this? Have you ever seen a windshield after it crashes?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yes.
Oh wait, does
Crack to hell windscreen? Touchscreen?
Yes. Anyways, Rip is gonna take out his fucking shitty phone and he's gonna go like boop 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 and call
Shiva?
Lucian.
she has a mini is having like a fucking stroke.
Rip is gonna, and then like the signal's not gonna go through, so Rip like kind of bangs on it a little bit, and then he like puts his finger on the phone and rips out like an antenna that's like collapses in the phone to increase the range.
Shiva's going to be like Shiva actually said, "I'll be right back."
You get a text from Ontario, Shiva, and you're just like, can you please ask your fucking dumbass Rip, why the fuck is the company phone we gave him?
Okay, I have a question. Hold on, I have a quick question for Rip. Does the phone look like it's accidentally, or maybe not accidentally, gone into the chainsaw gun as ammunition?
Oh no, nothing like that.
Okay,
It's more like it seems like Rip kind of wasn't very happy with the phone, so he made adjustments.
Adjustments, you say?
We do a quick cut to the past of just Rip looking at the phone and chucking it across the room and then picking it up and going, ah, perfect.
And
Is it like the forehead dude from the Demon Slayer, where he just takes the brand new swords he was given and just puts fucking chips into them? Is that basically what he did?
It's more like Rip's like, you know what, this back is made out of glass. It's fucking brittle. I gotta change it up. So he takes like a chisel, right? And a hammer, he just knocks, he just kind of tries to like get the back off, but in the process he cracks the screen. Ah, fuck, screen's cracked. I knew it. Goddamn glass too weak. So he kind of like rips the screen off, right? But he doesn't have like glass anywhere. So you see him like kind of get glass from places, like he goes into the trash can and finds some like different colored beer bottles, melts them down, and like fucking makes them very thin to use as the glass screen. And for the back of the phone, after he like cracks the tempered glass back off, kind of takes a bunch of scrap metal, just kind of welds them together, and then attaches it. And then he realized, because of all the metal that he's attached, the phone signal is pretty shit. So he had to like drill into the phone and attach an antenna to it. But then the antenna was too big, so he drilled even more to make it a telescopic. And then he dropped it a few times, which made the beer bottle glass also crack. So now we're here.
You did pull it Inonosuke.
And Shiva actually, like, hearing this, actually does tell Ontario that he apparently made adjustments. I am getting my fucking tools right now to fucking fix that. What the fuck?
Anyways, how does Rip's phone call with Lucian go?
I will leave. He leaves us in text like in the proper text message format that I think you'll understand in a second. I will leave Rip's care in your capable hands. Winky.
I'd like to imagine, like, when Ontario sends this text, there's like 3 boxes that have all of our names on it, and it just says safety deposit boxes. And he just walks over to Rips, opens it, and just takes all of the money out.
He deposited into Shiva's.
See, you would think that's possible, but it isn't, because there's absolutely nothing in Rip's account. Seems like he spent all his money making grenades.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Rip.
Shiva ran and got herself
In that case, Shiva also gets some messages. Tell Rip this, because I'm about to. If I text him, I will jump through our building and fucking slice him. And he's getting deducted pay for the next job.
You got it.
So, response for Rip when he was talking to his handler.
Yeah, how did that go? I'm sorry, we went on a rant.
Yeah, Rip is calling his handler.
Anyways, you get a hold of Lucien. Lucien tells you, because I'm.
Yo, what's up, my man? Yeah, you're the guy who's like old and you're good at kicking ass and has a car. What else can you do?
I am expert in everything relating to elf infiltration.
Bye.
So you can do like those fucking ninja shit, like you pretend to be someone else.
Yeah, and
Uh,
he does everything including infiltration, and he hangs up the phone.
no.
Oh,
Fuck,
damn.
you hang up.
Just
Or maybe
Hanada's
this
gone.
phone, or maybe the phone's not working properly. Rip just kind of like takes the phone and just smacks it on the chair. I should fix it.
Possibilities are.
And when he does, Shiva comes back in and you see her with like an actual toolbox and we're like, alright. Rip, how well can you draw?
Draw?
Yes.
What do you mean draw? Well enough.
Alright. And then she's like going to hand him like her sketchbook and turn it to a clean page and there's written in not in bold pretty much in bold at the top of the page, Rip's phone design. I want you to draw your phone design. I'm fixing your phone.
What do you mean fixing my phone? It looks fine.
It has a spiral web for a screen.
Everything about it is completely okay. It's completely functional. Except for the texting bit. That's like...
As you said,
it's not that precise, so, you know, I had to, like...
make me a reflex save that would be close enough to Rip's phone.
Uh-oh.
Ontario said that he's also deducting pay because you broke your phone.
What do you mean I broke my phone? It's fucking functional. It's bullshit. Rips is gonna throw his phone onto the floor.
Oh no!
Okay, I need everyone now.
Oh shit!
Throw me a reflex saving throw.
Oh god
Oh
damn it.
fuck, hang on 1 minute.
Oh, reflex save, right?
Yep.
Ah, shit!
That's-
We get 1 hero point per session, right?
Yep.
Can I please use it?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think we want to get that roll.
I got
19.
Much better. Okay. I got a 21.
I
19?
got a 24.
a dirty 20.
Okay. So good news. You all don't get the persistent damage. You all take one piercing damage. That's fucking it explodes in a fury of phone shards.
Doesn't it too?
Might have smacked it a bit too hard.
1 point, so it would be. Never mind.
Hanada carefully pulls a piece of glass out of his cheek.
That was...
And Shiva like pretty much got her shrapnel from her stomach. I'm fixing your phone.
How the fuck did that happen? I didn't even put any explosives in there.
You made it so fragile that it is an impromptu explosive.
That, I'm a fucking genius.
Hey
I'm
DM.
gonna just shake his head in disbelief.
Hey
It's kind of expensive for explosive, though.
I
DM.
want you to design a phone, your dream phone. I want you to design it. I want you to draw it out, and I will fucking fix it.
You will fix it?
Yep.
You good at fixing phones?
Yes.
Seriously? Where'd you learn to do it?
I may be a doctor, but I also have another degree in engineering.
Huh. It's fine. I'll make a new one, this time out of sturdier materials. Let's see.
Just
Perhaps it
please
would be best
design
if
it
you
so that I
would
can
do-
do it.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna pick up my old phone SIM card off the floor and hope that it's still alive.
But once the time just it's even though it's not sentient, it still yells out loud, "Save me! I don't want to die!"
Hey DM.
Weird.
Yeah.
Hanada's
Could've sworn
gonna.
I heard a SIM card say something.
DM. Hanada wants to send a text to Steve. And this one's
Okay.
not a big long paragraph. It is mostly, Hey Steve, can you get me a gun big enough for... Hanad looks at Gollum, looks back at the phone. Big enough for a big boy and a unbreakable phone? Question mark.
No, a Nokia.
Oh, fuck.
Really? You
Oh,
want
not yet. That's cheating.
Rip's getting the Nokia.
Yes.
He's getting the new Nokia smartphone.
She's going to like pick up all the pieces and just like start working on at least getting it functional and making it like sleek and whatever. Can I have the SIM card, please? Because we still need to be able to contact you.
Yeah, sure. Rip is gonna take all the shrapnel from his phone and just shove it in his bag of shrapnel that he uses for a shotgun.
Anyway, so
And she just use it for
Yes.
spare parts.
so Hades, you get a text back from Steve. Is like, okay, so that would be about in total 30 credits, depending on what type of gun you want, and about additional 20 credits for the phone.
Hades walks over to Gollum, showing him the phone. What kind of gun do you want? I'm putting it in order for you.
Need... Gollum thinks about it, and then he looks back to the phone and he goes like, I'll need a semi-auto pistol, if possible, a .45 caliber.
Alright. And he types that in. And
You
then,
get a text back that says, yeah, so about 25 gold then. About 25.
alright.
25 gold, that's 250
I mean
silver,
credit.
then, right?
Credits. Yeah, I meant credits, yeah.
Oh, you mean credit.
25 has to be expensive goddamn gun.
I mean, I did say a .45 caliber, which is a decent-sized gun, right?
I
Yeah.
don't think there's any guns that are even 25, actually.
Well, I mean, there is big fuck-off guns that are like that, but...
Like the fucking Desert Eagle. I would love a Desert Eagle for this dude.
Oh,
Um,
I'm seeing Gollum holding a Raging Judge, though.
Fuck yeah.
Shiva's going to be texted Ontario saying, "Can you please get me painkillers? I'm literally repairing his phone right now."
You get a text back from Ontario. Come up to my office. Only you. I have the best painkillers money can buy, if you know what I mean.
I
Do
need,
not worry, Shiva. I
I
will
just
keep
need
things
for,
under wraps here.
I need it for a migraine, my guy. I just need a migraine killers. I have my own stash.
You sure you don't want, 1 second, crack.
No. I just
Right.
need a migraine medicine. That's it.
One second.
Right, so that'd be 250. Alright, so would Gollum be able to transfer the credits to Hades in order to actually get the gun then?
You sure you don't want a 38-year-old bourbon?
30? 30 years old?
Yeah,
30 years
yeah,
old?
yeah. Like, this is the high-end class shit.
You know,
Because that's
there's
what
some
I'm drinking right now, because of fucking Rep.
Oh.
Why is everyone shitting on Rip? I don't get it. literally do not get it. Like, this motherfucker owns a whole goddamn building, but some guy breaks one fucking phone and he's gonna die. Like, okay.
Fair
Whatever,
enough.
man.
Fair enough. Rip is probably just.
I'll take that Drake. Fuck it.
Golem's not gonna be like shitting on him though. But
Oh,
he's
by
gonna
the
be
way,
helping him.
here's some
Cute.
recommendations.
Yeah, here we go. Recommendations for.
Just send you a few links. This is
Alright.
not safe.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and she's also going to be, and she also say, Rip, I want you to at least design your phone case. It'll be an Otterbot. It'll be OtterBox level of fucking what the fuck. It'll be a living projectile.
That sounds convenient.
Hanada wants to send another text. I know this is all I fucking do. But he's sending it to Ontario.
Okay.
He's somehow accidentally taken a screenshot of the text with Steve with everything, and he's happy he somehow figured that out, and he sends it to Ontario, followed by there is a unbreakable phone for Rip. I wanted you to know about this, that it's an option.
Great.
Can I get a deal?
Back 80s.
Yeah?
80s was like, do you like alcohol?
Hades will send the text back. What do you have? Question mark.
He offers you the same expensive as fucking bourbon.
It probably costs more than a fucking
Do I
phone,
have
and
to
he's
pay
still
for it?
stressing about
Question
phones.
mark.
No, you and Shiva have earned it.
I'll take
Rip,
you up on
please-
that offer after our
please just
next
stop.
mission, so we can
Just
drink
the-
to the success. Send.
But
Winky face.
Fair enough.
Rip, please just draw what you would like as a phone case.
I'll make my
Because-
own- Listen, I'll make my own phone case. It'll be fine.
Please.
Ow, I don't get what the big deal is. Okay, let me think of some design now. How do I want a phone?
And she like hands you the sketchbook with a pencil.
Mm.
And she texted Ontario, I managed to convince Rip to let me make the phone case. I repaired it. Now I'm waiting for the phone case.
Okay, so Rip's gonna draw up something that's what do you? Okay, let's see. Something that's just very bland and black. Like, there's nothing really special to it. Like, it's like he's not trying to go for any sort of flair. Just practicality.
Do you want me to
Also
write
has,
you?
like... What?
No, sorry.
You want me to write my name on the... Do you write your name on your phone case?
And then she shows her phone case, and it's calligraphy with sakura with sakura blossoms around it. Yes, I do.
Gonna be honest with you, man. If I found your phone, I'm not giving it back. Not you specifically, but if I find someone's phone with their name on it, like... I'm not gonna be seeking out where they are.
That's
Trying
fair.
to return it.
But while you write that down, what should we train?
Yeah, and she's also going to be like texting Sarah. Hey, what are we supposed to train? The group kind of pissed off Ontario.
You're supposed to be learning your... Sure, honey. You're supposed to be learning your signature... your first signature ability, and this is where your signature abilities with Aether, what gives you a cutting edge against your opponents.
Mm-mm. And we will be learning that once we get everything else freaking handled. Because then Golem kind of like remembers at this point of like,
And I finished what I was saying, buddy.
go ahead. Sorry, my bad. I got a little
Say
excited.
no.
As it is very much as any user only knows 5 given signature abilities. They are basically, if I don't know if you watch anime, but these are like the called out news that main characters like to use and stuff.
Mm. And the and what's the I can talk. The practicality of saying the names of the.
No, you don't need to say the names. You just need to make them. That's an old anime stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not like My Hero Academia of gaining the trust of the people.
Very much, yeah.
Cool. By the way, do you want me to make like little rips inside the? It's only in design. It will look like it's ripped, but it's not. Inside your phone case.
Little
At all?
bit. I mean, I'm not gonna be seeing it, right? If you want to do your like artist thing where they like to put their creative touch on things because they think it's fun and makes them feel better, you can go ahead and do that.
Yes. Cool.
Just do not expect that I will be careful with it.
I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to. By the way, what would it take for you to be careful with the phone?
Listen, phones, like everything else, are objects. They're made to serve me, and us, and everyone else. If you can't use these objects the way you wanted to, then what the fuck's the point? If I have to treat a phone a certain way, then it's not serving me, I am serving the phone. And that just doesn't goddamn make any sense.
Alright. So, if I were to, say, make a compartment filled with, say, a healing potion, and you just, and it just shatters?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you say that again?
Because I was going to add a special little compartment for you. To have a small vial of a healing potion. Because, we might end up being split up during this training session. And I want to make sure that you're okay. So I want to add some healing items into here.
It's fine, I already have a healing item myself. You see Rip rummage through his bag and takes out a stapler?
Oh my
The
god.
man will get shaved by our fucking cleric.
Please tell me that you have your tetanus shot.
The real question is, does Rip know what tetanus is?
Man,
Yes.
will get shaved by a cleric.
Yes. We're just gonna look around, pretty confident that he got the correct answer.
Paul just simply nods. He just nods. All he does.
Gonna suss him out about if he's telling the truth. Is it perception?
I think it's perception.
Yeah.
I guess I'll roll I'll roll the thing.
Yep. Roll
That
the
may or
thing.
may not be deception. That is a very, very good number of nice and even of a 10. Yep, pretty good. We take those.
We take this. What did you get, Shiva?
26.
You're pretty sure Rip doesn't know what a tetanus is and is just kind of going along with it.
She texts Ontario. I need a double of that fucking drink. that kind of shot.
Get a naughty emoji. You get a naughty emoji.
Listen, I don't understand what the big problem is, okay? I've been working with scrap metal my entire life, and I'm still fucking alive, so... No,
That
maybe I
is-
know something that you don't.
That is a positive, I guess.
You can be alive, but that doesn't mean that you're healthy.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
I would best recommend the mountains. It makes it good for a vacation spot. I think that would be for the best for our next mission, just to let you know.
And so is the islands.
I don't think that's too
The
bad of an
islands?
idea.
Like in the oceans and shit.
Yeah.
Like Hawaii.
Holy shit! That sounds fucking dope. I've never been to an island before.
I mean,
Really? I mean, I'm from one, so. Anyway,
You guys kind of tell that it doesn't matter where you guys go if you want to get. You guys go wherever you want. You don't have to be in a group.
we don't have to
Oh,
be.
that's-
In Can I?
Hmm.
Rick?
No? Can you? What'd you say?
Can I please administer your shots after mission?
What does that mean? You're gonna shoot me? Are we gonna have a duel? Are you challenging me to a duel?
She's
No,
talking
it's
about a
medicine.
medical shot, as in
Medical
one
shot.
that is needed for medicine. Have you never
You
taken
shoot people with medicine? You have like a medicine gun? What the fuck? What the hell does that mean?
That's only
Oh,
used
dear.
for very drastic situations, and she's gonna pull out a syringe. This is a syringe.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. Drugs. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do some drugs.
Oh.
I want to go.
They're gonna get shanked by fucking Nuclear.
I love this shit.
okay,
I love
okay,
this shit.
okay.
It's great.
I've had a few names in my head of what to call this episode. One of them being Rip in his phone. Second off being Let's Do Drugs.
How about our cleric shanks our fucking gunslinger? That's
I
what's
love-
happening here.
Ha! You can't because I have a high AC and I'll dodge it.
You know what? This would be even funnier if fucking Shiva was a gunslinger. It's like, yeah, don't worry, you'll shoot me, but I'll dodge it.
It's good. I love it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Maybe Time for
Why do
a
you wanna
New
do-
Phone will be the episode's name.
Why do you want to do drugs after the mission though? We can do it like before we go.
No, because there's a time period that sometimes it needs
Storyline up until now.
it needs to administer out.
Because when I get
There's
into
a rest period before I can administer the next shot.
Oh, so you don't OD? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, some people they don't fucking know that. They just do all the shit and they fucking die. Bunch of dumbasses. Usually have the pretty nice stash too.
I am going to wait.
Shiva's ears doing the big twitch and was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get to the big talk about medicine."
The head top
It's
side.
gonna be fun.
Alright, so if we're not gonna need to go as a group, I guess we could split into, like, 2 parties then. As Golem's, like, finalizing, like, trying to get the transaction going and stuff like that, he kinda goes to Hades and is like, do you prefer island or mountain?
Island. There's 3 options: island, mountain, home base.
We can play the Sonic Murder.
You guys can kind of tell home base means that you guys meet Lynn again.
Anything
hell
but
no.
home base.
I do not want to deal with that copper dragon again.
I'm pretty good for the island, actually. That seems interesting. I've been to a lot of mountains. I haven't been to an island before.
You haven't? Really?
No?
Nah, shit, that makes 2 of us. I thought you would though. I mean, don't old people go to like tons of places?
I'm from around
Because
here.
they're old.
I grew up around here. I've lived around here. I have my family around here.
I quite literally traveled everywhere.
It
I
seems the
mean,
majority-
hold on. Are we talking about like the islands?
You get a text from Myra and says, from what I'm heard, you guys should split up into 2 groups. That's what I'm hearing from the other people. I'm probably not supposed to tell you this though.
Alright. Who wants to partner up?
Oh.
Who wants to double up?
It seems that Rip and Shiva are already on the track to have a proper friendship.
Say what?
Golem tries to jest.
And that is like I am trying really hard to stick to not break the Hippocratic oath.
I fully agree. I think we should team up together.
Very
I can
well
do that.
then, Hades. You get me the gun, and I shoot whatever comes our way.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay.
I
I don't
look.
know. Sounds like you're stealing my style.
I look.
Just kind of shrug.
I do a quick look back to Shiva and Rip. Does he want to take his drugs or no?
Or were you just being bullied?
Listen, I like to go to the island more, but fuck it, I'll go to the mountain too. I think I've seen the real mountains. That's like supposed to be green and shit, you know?
I mean, there are mountains that are more rock-based, some that are mountains, some that have snow on top.
They are worth checking out.
Yeah, no, the mountains where I'm from are like made out of concrete and trash. Sometimes corpses. But those decompose, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Really cool. Definitely check them out. They definitely don't have the same
So,
rating as AiVreaSaStii. Like honestly, you can't
Rip,
get.
who do you want to partner with?
I think that's probably one of the
I don't really care.
Alright.
You want to see the most
Hades.
massive suit.
Who do you want to partner with?
The story is also kind of meh.
I think I'm gonna stick with Golem for a bit. That's right with you guys.
I know maybe
Alright, so, Rip, looks like you're going to get your shots while on this mission.
I'm just saying that like it's great to watch.
I don't know why you were targeting me specifically. Are you not gonna take the drug?
No. I don't need to.
That sounds fishy. Like you're trying to poison me or some shit, you know? Like when you imagine like you go out to like drink with some buds, you know? And
Yeah.
they don't drink and they only offer you the drink, like that's fucked up. They're
Hey,
trying to fucking off you.
hey DM.
Well,
You trying to fucking off me? Is that what the hold on, what the fuck are you trying to do? You trying to fucking off me? Is that what's happening?
Hey DM, can I do like a stealth roll to cast a spell?
don't you?
I don't think you're allowed to do that unless you take Shadowcaster.
It's hilarious.
Damn.
I don't think you're allowed to.
I want to try and at least. I know.
I thought it was great.
I know I'm not.
But you know,
hmm
I will still say you can roll stealth. Only
Yeah.
because in my head, it's one of those anime scenes where both of the fucking characters are fucking yelling so loud that they're not even paying attention to what's going around them. So in return, I need retro perception.
Rip?
Alright, gotcha.
Nat 2028.
What?
That was not 511.
So
Yeah, that's different.
What's Shiva's?
Wait, oh,
You
Oh,
roll
so
perception
you
if
dropped
can-
I need your perception.
alright. 18.
Okay. So you go undetected by them.
I want to cast the projectile thing,
Mhm.
and I want to focus on the syringe. I want to shoot it into Rip.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god.
Oh my god, Hades. Oh man, Hades, that's just cool.
Hey, roll to attack.
What the fuck? That wasn't even me. What the fuck?
Hades, roll.
Does a 19 hit?
How does AC work again? Kind of forgot. Because my AC is 19, so like I don't know if that hits or not.
Only so I don't fucking have to deal with this. If it makes it, it hits it.
Like,
Okay.
was when,
So, Hades rolled an 18?
You rolled a 19.
A
I
19.
rolled a 19.
He's like,
And Rips is exactly 19, right?
Oh, Maybe. I think so.
But yeah, you get stabbed by the fucking syringe.
That's the tetanus shot, right?
Yes.
Oh my
Totally not the syringe filled with cocaine. No. Not yet.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
No.
So how much damage is telekinetic projectile?
Roll 1d4?
You want to roll for damage?
No. No. Hey. The thing is, that was a display syringe.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't have anything. That is stupid dangerous.
Okay, so that's a 1d6 plus your spellcasting modifier of damage.
Yep. Give me
Yeah.
one second to get
Thankfully,
this
it's
thing
not
out.
laced with anything because you did. I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
Thing, and that makes
Poison.
it dangerous.
So that's going to be 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. Okay.
Ow. Even if it's thankfully it's a display syringe and it's like, ow.
Yes, I would like to enter into initiative, please.
No.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
Listen, Rick thinks he's been attacked by Shiva. I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
I hate you.
Fair
I
enough.
hate-
Oh God.
I hate
What the hell?
That's when. Okay.
I didn't mean for. I mean, I partially meant for this to happen.
Okay then.
Oh God.
Okay, I will allow one round of combat before I do something. So yeah, roll initiative. Anyone who wants this.
14?
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
roll for initiative.
Um,
Oh my God.
What's it? Initiative again?
It's perception roll.
I'm gonna hate this.
I got an
Unless
18
you
for
want to roll a
my.
different thing.
24. I go first.
Perfect.
Okay. Shiva, what would you like to do to calm the fuck?
Rip is gonna Shiva's gonna try and calm down Rip and saying, Rip, I didn't mean to attack you. It is okay. Let me take that out of you. I didn't mean to. I don't even know how the hell that happened. It just went into you.
Just what? You did some of your fucking magic, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
Shit. I'm imagining, like, considering this is 8 damage, like, the syringe, is, like, halfway into Rip and not just, like, the needle part.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Let me get that out of you, and I will heal you.
You get the fuck away from me!
Oh God damn.
Hey.
Like, she's gonna use all forms of diplomacy in trying to de-escalate the situation.
I'm not being helpful at all. Hey, DM. Can I? Hey, DM.
No,
What's
you
your...
did nothing. You fucked this up.
I'm doing nothing to be helpful. I'm sending Steve a text asking, "Hey, what is the cheapest drug you have? If you can get me drugs, I have a pissed off companion. Something to mellow him out."
Bro's giving sedatives and
I can get you weed.
How much for enough to not piss someone off? Question mark.
He's already pissed off. I can't get you to you in time.
How about for if it happens again? Question mark.
But you won't.
How much can you give me?
Depends on how much you want.
What's the pricing per ounce?
That one credit.
1,000 a credit?
Damn, drugs are expensive.
About one ounce is about 1 credit.
I'll think about it.
Anyway, it's Sheila's turn, right?
Yep.
yeah, it's still my turn.
Alright, you had one action to try diplomacy. You want to try diplomacy again for your other 2 actions? Or what are you going to do next?
I'm gonna try diplomacy, and then the other one is going to be suffering. Because Because she understands she understands his perspective.
Yeah, it's a
But
piece of metal.
diplomacy or
I think we need to have a sit down. I feel like
Yeah,
Phil?
hello?
you can roll diplomacy. I was just getting some.
Oh shit! It's 8.
mostly like I'm
Uh-oh.
why do things
Rip does not seem to be any less wary and agitated.
I repeat until we die.
And then she holds out like one of her daggers and saying, "You can stab me just to make it even, just to make it square." I don't know how that happened, but I'm sorry for having it out. I should have put it away.
Oh, you weren't part of that, so you would have noticed.
Oh. Wait, I would have noticed?
You would have noticed. Because you weren't
Oh.
part of the fight or anything, so you would have noticed. Hades doing that.
Hold on, wait. Can he at least make a roll without trying to stealth it?
I don't
I'm-
think that's actually possible without a
Because I
feat.
was
So,
right
like,
next to you when it
It
happened.
is. No, Juan, no, because you don't have the ability that. What was it? Shadowcaster?
yeah, Shadowcaster, or just like a bunch of other things. Like,
Okay.
I think you were given special privilege to like cast because we were distracted,
Okay,
and
yeah,
not
that
because you
makes
could cast
sense.
silently.
And not only that, though, but it's like, I was right next to you when it happened. It's like, I would have to be oblivious to it, not have noticed it.
And he has not shown any prior knowledge of being oblivious like that for that to happen. So no.
Okay.
Right. So, I guess, is my initiative fast enough for me to actually make a reaction before anything worse happens?
Yeah, I'll say right now because otherwise this shit might go dark. No.
Okay, so the both of them seem to be occupied. So, I know what Golem's gonna do. Golem's gonna just simply like make the loudest clap he can with his mechanical hands in order to get the both of their attention.
I mean, Rip will kind of look at you and look between you and Shiva.
And Shiva's gonna be looking at Golem and then look at Rip, mainly at his arm because it's filled with air. It can actually hurt you.
If you're gonna be pissed at anyone here, Rip, it was Hanato. I don't know. It was Hades. I don't know what Hades was thinking, but most likely he probably wanted to see what would happen. Hades, do you want to say something?
Hades holds up his hands. I thought it was filled with a syringe. I just wanted to get this over with. I didn't want to piss off our boss. I'm very sorry, Rip.
Why would I have an unwrapped syringe?
Why were you holding it out to him to try and put it into him then? If it wasn't filled with the thing.
No, I was just showing him what the syringe looks like.
Rip, are you in pain?
Are you okay, Rip?
You see, Rip kind of like takes the syringe and kind of just rip it out of him, and just throws it. Give me my grenade back. I don't want to fucking talk to you anymore. Don't follow me. I'm going to the island by myself.
And as Rip leaves, Golem just kind of like has his hands raised, and he's just like has nothing in him, and he's just gonna, be as least threatening as possible. He knows the situation here is very tense, and he needs to let it diffuse.
Yeah, no. Rip is talking to Shiva, by the way.
Got it. Perfect. So Rip leaves the room.
I mean, is Shiva gonna give Rip his grenade?
Yeah, she's gonna give him his grenade.
Rip is gonna leave.
Okay, Rip leaves the room. Golem then simply turns to Hades. Pull a stunt like that again, and I will intervene with more physical force. Is that understood?
Understood. I wasn't trying to do any harm or anything else like that.
Understood. Shiva, are you okay?
I need some time. I need some time and a stiff drink, and how am I going to be able to fix this now?
Allow me to talk with Rip. I might have a solution.
I just want to help him.
And you'll be able to in time. I believe there is a chance to do so. Right now, however, I believe Rip is in a very, shall we say, impulsive nature right now.
No, he's in a very vulnerable state. He's
I understand the reason why.
beginning to trust us, and then one of his people that he was starting to trust fucking stabbed him with a syringe filled with air. What the fuck? That could kill him.
That makes sense. Like, I like to be able to touch them. I like being able to touch them and move. And I like being
Take your
It will
time.
also require time.
I'm going to go to Ontario's office. I need a drink before I actually start trying to hurt you.
That would be sufficient. I will handle Rip.
And Shiva leaves.
Okay, so Shiva, you go to Ontario's office. Rip, I'm assuming you text your old man, the old man, probably pissed off and say, "Hey, I'm going to the fucking island," some shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. What is Hades and Golem gonna do?
I guess Golem can't really wait now for the gun because, you know, Rip is heading for the island ASAP, so it's like, he's not gonna get that gun shipped in time. He then simply turns to Hades and is like, before you go to the island, please finalize the shipping order for the gun.
Wait, he's going to the island, and you got the message that you need to be sighted into 2 groups, so...
Oh, that's right. Rip's going to the island, but he's going to be by himself.
We can take the mountain. I have no problem with that. Well, if you want to take down with him, I'll go with that too.
That would be logical. Shiva probably would be the best person to help with Rip. I might be able to catch. I might be able to catch Rip though before he leaves. Be sure he doesn't. Something that I probably would have done. I'll meet you at the extract point for when we head to the mountains at... Golem will then check for the time. What is the current time now?
It's about 5.
Oh, damn, we were there for a while. So, 1500, 1600, 1700. I'll meet you at the extract point for the mountain at 1700. Is that
Sounds like
okay?
a plan. I'm gonna get my stuff together.
Good to hear. See you
Okay,
soon.
1 second. 1 second.
No problem.
Rep, meet me in death, real quick.
We're going to death.
Yep.
Come on, you are quick with it. Fuck it up.
Okay, my entire plan was like, okay, this thing's probably full of this drug. He's either gonna take it the wrong way or something's gonna happen. If I put it into him and fucking... The worst thing that comes, the fucking worst, like, he feels pain, is like, oh, this is a weird feeling. Kind of a weird high. Doctor stuff.
Oh, God.
I expect you to have it be a fucking empty syringe.
Oh, no, think about it. Why would she have an empty, exposed a syringe that is filled with medicine and not be sterilized and wrapped up?
Oh, man.
So, in my mind, you pulled it out. So I'm like, okay, so it's probably sanitized, it's taken care of. You pulled it out, and you look like you're ready to put it into him. So I'm like, okay, this makes sense.
Right, I understand. And the funniest part about this, though, and, you know, scariest part, is that Hades, like, from the distance we probably were at, I don't think Hades would have been able to know how much was in there. So,
No.
Because, I mean, for one thing for certain, it's that not all some syringes have, like, a clear liquid in them. So it's like, it could be the meth is, like, you know, been, you know, liquefied to a nice clear color, because I'm pretty sure that's what the meth looks like, is like, it's like a clear liquid, right?
It would depend on the shot, but for a tetanus shot, it looks more green.
Green, oh, wonderful. I should know.
Yeah, it looks
I had
more
my
green.
tetanus shot
If it's
recently.
clear, it's more of a flu shot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That
like the
makes
flu
sense.
shot, the rhinovirus, like all of
Oh.
that. Like easy gets it.
Oh, perfect. You guys are back. All right.
All right.
So, with that being said, so who should go first? Should it be Golem meeting up with Rip, or should it be Shiva at the office?
Golem, I need you to roll me perception.
All right, here I go. All right, as Golem started rushing towards where he assumes Rip's extract would be, I got a 22.
I must say,
I need to shit down.
you think you're going in the right direction, but where you end up being, it leads you right back in a circle to the meeting room.
How did this? I then turned to Hades. Is Hades still in there?
No, he is gone.
He has left.
Hades? Shiva? Okay, so... Okay, got it. Alright, Golem will then call... Well, oh, no, Rip doesn't have his phone.
It's kind of all over the floor.
But he does have... Hades is the number, but Hades isn't going to answer. Oh, he's got to try.
He has his phone.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Hades has his phone.
Golem's going to then open up his
Everybody
phone.
has their phone. Everybody
Alright,
has their phone.
He's going to call Hades then.
Hades will pick
Hades,
up. Yes.
I tried going to where Rip was at, yet somehow I got turned around and back at the meeting room. Do you know the directions of how to get to the extraction point for the island?
Well, I could probably find my way there. Are you looking for it now?
I am, and somehow I ended back up in the meeting room.
Oh yeah, I'd have to be like a crane operator, and I'd also have to be like
Okay.
certified.
Let me call you back in just 1 second.
Not a problem.
All
I'll
right,
try
thank you.
Ontario next.
Sounds like a deal. Can I do a perception check to see if I can find Rip or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that perception roll first.
That's going to be a 25.
You fly for a bit, and you get sent to Ontario's office.
Oh joy.
I slowly creak open the door. Oh, hi. And I close the door.
Hi, bye.
Like he looks and sees Ontario, and then sees Shiva. He's like, maybe another time.
She was
Go
glaring
and
down at him too.
Shiva, you get. That will go to Shiva.
go for it.
What I have to do.
Yes,
Shiva, you go to Ontario's office, and he's just like, it's open. Before you even knock or anything.
And then she just like goes in and just, can I have a triple of that drink, please?
Sure. He pours you 3 shots.
And then you see her like just take the first 2 shots, just give one deepest exhale. Ugh.
It's the best bourbon you have ever had in your goddamn life.
So smooth. You said this was nearly 40 years old?
30 years old, but yes.
Alright. So, you wanna hear the newest development that happened?
Sure.
So, I managed to convince Rip.
At this time, you would see Hades do the thing, and you just like
Glare.
you see the Ontario just put his hands over his face and it's like, God damn it, Lucian. I love that you're our master at infiltration and stuff. and hiding people's tracks. But god damn it, when you do that to your fellow employees, that's annoying.
Damn, Lucian employed his genjutsu.
At least it's him and not me. Anyway. I managed to convince Rip to get a shot.
We were like partying.
And I didn't understand what the shots were, so I brought out my display syringe that I was going to explain to him. What is the shot? Because he basically is. And then he a funny idea to use a spell while he and I were arguing and stabbed him to death.
And I had made the mistake of saying out loud. I was like,
I promise they seemed very qualified before I
It was filled with hair. I was trying to get it out of him. I was trying to defuse, but he didn't want me anywhere near him. He doesn't trust me anymore. Like, he was starting to trust us when we were at Lakeside. But now that trust is absolutely destroyed.
I've chosen death and violence. Here we are.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. Now, how am I going to get him to try and trust me? As a doctor, as a healer, he's not going to let me get near him. He'll die before I even get to him because he'll kill him.
Oh.
I love Godzilla.
At least Golem cleared the air
So good.
because I didn't know what was going on, and he literally told us that Hades is magic. So quite literally, have the syringe go inside him. And
So mad, and I'm just like, I was like, you know,
so
see,
with the medicine, do you know what a tetanus shot?
like,
What the liquid, the vaccine itself,
because it was
color
just,
line looks like?
it wasn't really that good. Like, it wasn't even that amazing.
I've seen it.
Kind of like,
I haven't needed it since he shows his arm cactus.
Yeah, so it's like it's a light green.
I guess so, because
And he wanted the vaccine. I told him it wasn't. I wasn't going to use the syringe at all because it was filled with air. And I'm pretty sure you know what happens when air enters the bloodstream.
Yeah.
I'm coming up with a lot of answers right now.
Ripped it out, and and now he's heading off to the island by himself. And
And
he's
it's
going
at
out.
this moment when everybody in the building hears the revving of a plane leaving.
Oh God!
Wait, what? That couldn't have been him. That's too fast. How did he? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on
Golem will try to follow the sound of the plane then, and try to, you know.
You see in like the passenger window rep
Hell's Paradise is
as he is now leaving for the island by himself.
I wonder if those are muscles. I was going through and like I'm
Golem will then try to get the phone app, and he will try to call Shiva.
gonna have so much to watch.
All
So
right, do that.
But I like watching them, so I'm also watching.
Shiva, do you respond to the phone?
yeah, I do.
We have a situation.
Obviously,
Well, you know,
I
Rick was
probably
able-
won't get to him in time. I will not be able to get on that plane in time.
It's already late for that. You'll have to take the next one then. I will not be able to assist him, I believe. I was going to try to sort it out.
Trust me. He'll try and kill me first.
I already cleared the air. He already has his beef with Hades, not with you.
Yeah, I always get it. But I'm like,
I need to roll deception, and I need Shiva to perception.
Deception and perception at the same time, or what?
You
Yeah.
deception, her perception.
Okay. Oh dear, here we go.
Filled with common sense today.
it doesn't matter what she gets now at this point, unless she gets another crit fail, because it's like, I have a deception of +0, and I rolled a critical fail at a 1, so it doesn't fucking matter. I obviously was spouting bullshit. Clearly, you guys can tell I'm spouting bullshit.
That's
Yep.
23. She immediately calls it out too. Fucking no, you didn't go. Ugh! He's gonna try and kill me on the plane.
That's so like.
Right? No, you can tell that the plane part, it's gone. Like, bye.
It's the second plane that you need to take, and by the time you land, perhaps there will be enough time for the air to be cleared by that point. Rip obviously just simply needed space.
I want you to.
can-
I will go to the island if you punch Hades.
Why is it the end of the world?
I can do that. I will take Hades to the mountain, far away from Rip.
Fine. I'll go after Rip, but you're gonna have to punch Hades, and I want a picture and a video.
If that's what it will take in order to keep the team together, I will do what it takes.
Alright.
Fine.
Right.
You know what?
Wibbly timely rhymey. Because this is another important part, and I want to start trying to wrap things up a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta wrap things up. Yeah, let's do this.
Hades and Golem successfully get on the plane to go to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
However, once
So it's like I will watch that.
the plane that Shiva thinks she's going on to the island, she takes some sleep because exhausting and all the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up to Lynn being like, "Are you alright, love? I'm surprised that you're alone, but are you alright?"
She roars. She gets out the most. You know a panther's roar, right?
Yep.
We're not friends.
She lets out that in both frustration, and she's legitimately upset.
You're
Been legitimately upset.
Lynn gives you a hug and is just like, "Are you right, Shiva dear?"
Like over and like putting her her hands on her head, and then just roaring.
Yeah,
I know that
you can tell
the library.
your big brother Lynn anything. What's up?
And after like 20 minutes,
Mm.
she actually like has it all out of her system. She explains to Lynn the entire situation.
No, it seems like
That's probably because they've all
Rip
redeemed
had
no snack time.
Lucian lead you all on goose trail so he could go to the island alone.
But then I had to hide you, so but you're already in the conversation. I'm like, I'm gonna stay hiding.
Obviously.
No. For your safety,
That was just on my lap for you
I
to
can
see.
send you to the
Another
island. I'll explain what's happened.
But his name is Yoda.
But for your safety, I would recommend training here with me.
I don't know why.
Not because there's anything dangerous on the island. It's company owned and everything. But Rip might be still in that untrusting state, and you might be with the challenges that are on the island. They're nothing too life-threatening. Rip might make them more literally life-threatening.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's weird for him because like he's supposed to voice actor.
I am fully aware that he will make it life-threatening. I actually suspected, because it's training, that it would be as life-threatening, but he will make it so. But I'm worried for his life because he tends to try and throw it away as fast as he can.
He's just like, oh, lights everywhere.
I saw your walk. I'm rooting for him as a healer and as a person. Absolutely furious at Hades.
Do you want to? We have time before I need to actually train you on anything. Do you want to know what Rep saw during his Aether training when he gained his ability? It would explain a lot of why he's the way he is.
He's from Detroit, right?
Yeah, but there's more to it. The people, his past is very heart wrenching.
Can I make an educated guess before I see his vision? Because I see a lot of different people.
Sure.
Judging by how Rip didn't even know what shots actually are, but he does know what drugs is. He obviously had to quite possibly be a backstabber and a scavenger all his
Yeah.
life. And the few people he did hold close, they either betrayed him or they died. Because that's very normal behavior in a trauma response. And because of how fast he was ready to kill me. I've seen times
There's a part you're not missing.
in my parents' hotel.
There's a part that you're missing. Come, I'll show you. And he brings you to his house. He brings you to this room that has multiple Aether-made cameras and that kind of monitors and that kind of stuff. And he puts in a tape of Rhett's training, and you see Rhett's father, and you see what happened with Rhett, and you can put it together. Rhett's father died. He saw his father get at a very young age. He has known nothing but pain. And he's just like, as you can see, Rick not one to put people that he can trust that easy because they either die or they betray him. He doesn't get that. He doesn't understand the meaning of hope.
Shiva just starts to bawl because how family oriented she is. She physically can't imagine it, and it destroyed her. She just started crying.
Which accessory? The gravity accessory?
Damn.
She sacrificed a lot of shit. She went down a very dark path just to protect her family before she actually got help for herself.
No, it's just the mace
Destroys her.
Very unfortunate.
At this moment, you get a call from an unknown number. Shiva.
She answered. Hello?
Which is also unfortunate.
Hello there. Nice to finally get to talk to you, Shiva. I have someone that might want to talk to you. Big sister, help! Help! I don't know where I am! Help!
Shut!
Those grabby things people use to pick up garbage in the...
Little.
About the actual arm of this.
Who is this?
I think you kind of understand who I am, or who I'm part of. If you want to ever see him again,
Yeah, he's not talking
you
about
will
the
quit Hire on Heroes and come alone and join Orochi. And the call ends there.
No, I got rid of the smaller
she drops the phone
Now that
and
works?
she's looking at Lynn.
After right now? No, it's starting.
I'm gonna have to make a choice.
Like, we're starting this. Yes, funny. I said funny.
Do whatever you need to do.
No, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I
Okay, I'm not gonna listen.
she picks up her phone,
We did it!
calls Sarah.
Did it! Wanna come say hi again? Yeah!
So
Hello.
Yeah!
Hello, darling, what's up?
Yes, he did.
I have
Yeah, we did it. It stands up and it doesn't fall over. But we need to
I-
put one of those down
Fine.
a little
for you.
huge action base.
Shoot.
If you were given the choice of returning to a very dark path to protect the people you love, or stay onto the path that you know is good, but you would be sacrificing one of your core morals, what would you do?
Whatever my heart tells me. But I would know that even if she doesn't, even if I didn't believe it, I have friends that would be willing to help me if I asked, even if I was in a fight with one of them.
Thank you.
And she hangs up the phone.
Mm-hmm. Was she given a time frame or anything?
You were given a couple of days. You weren't given an exact, but you were given a couple of days.
Like, it would be her assumption she only got a couple of days. She got no time.
She still got us.
Shiva's gonna
Dang.
make one.
Go ahead, Shiva.
This will probably be the riskiest play that she'll ever do. And she calls Rip.
There's Rip answer.
Good question.
I should going to Rip. You are right now being trained because shit had to happen this way. You are getting trained by a very muscular Hawaiian who is literally training you to use your ability to learn your signature ability, and you're being also attacked by a tiger at the same time.
I'm being attacked by a tiger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am the tiger.
Okay. Rip is probably in a new phone through this situation and just answers. The fuck is this?
Rip, it's me. I know we have bad blood, but I need your help.
Rip isn't hanging up, but he's not saying anything.
My little brother got captured by the Orochi. They want me to quit and go join them and come alone. Or they're gonna kill him. Can you please help me save my little brother?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
At this moment, you get a text message from that same by a different mysterious number that has a map of where your brother would be held if you chose to listen to them.
I got a location.
How long?
A few days. I wasn't given a timeline, but I know it's short. I know it's short.
Send me the location. I'll think about it.
Alright. And she sends Rip the location. And then she calls both Hades and Golem.
Or you do. Lynn looks at you and is like, seeing how this has escalated, I apologize. We didn't expect this to happen. Our higher on Harrison didn't expect this. I can you'll go through the most dangerous training of all your friends, but I would recommend you do it and learn your first signature move, so that in case they betray you and are aiming to kill you, as you are the group's healer.
I wouldn't doubt it. But I'll do anything to save my little brother. And can you get it done in a day? In 2 days?
How's a half a day sound? Because with how dangerous this is, that's what you would get. The prime, if you survive, that's the time frame you would be working on.
I can do that. Let me just call the other two, give them the situation, and then we're going to save my little brother.
All right.
And she calls, and she does a 3-way call between Golem and Hinata and Hades.
Golem then answers. This is Golem.
Hades will also answer. This is Hades.
Are either of you surprised that you guys can hear each other's voices?
Mm.
You know when you're like very close, you can hear the echo?
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. Golem could have just take a few steps back, then just like... Who's speaking?
I'm calling both of you at the same time.
Yes.
You're hearing your... Oh, this is Shiva. My little brother got captured by the Orochi. I'm sending you to the location. Will you help me save my little brother? We only have next.
What's the plan?
I haven't. I called Rip. I asked him to come help. I'm going to go through the most intense training. I'm probably going to have it. I will have this. I will at least have my signature move through half a day, and we're going to have to do this as a stealth mission.
Stealth is not truly my forte. I could play as distraction though.
No, they'll kill my little brother. I
They
will
can't
call
see
my
any of
handler.
us.
I will call my handler to give you a disguise.
Oh, fuck that. I have a handler, I can get him a bit of disguise. One probably better than any kind of cloth and normal shit. Black market stuff. Still, at least I can do for what I did, and I'm sorry about that.
I can't act as cavalry
You
though.
can kind of tell, since each one has its singular thing. It's not just cloth that her handler is. It's, how do I say it?
Yeah.
It's, you look like a different person. Like, entirely, it doesn't matter what you look like now. You look like a different person.
She probably got her hands on the stuff that will make sure that he looks like something else.
Send me a list of anything you think we might need. I will get my handler to get us that thing. Or anything. Alright?
We're going to need at best a bomb that can be not a bomb, but a smoke screen that is filled with sedatives to just knock everybody out.
Right.
I may be able to gain acquisition with Elira.
Yeah. And if Rip, we're gonna have to do a minimum of a couple of we're gonna have to do some serious recon and actually assess just how bad this is. And then we're gonna save my little brother, and we're gonna take a head.
You guys, just to let you know what you two are facing, by the way, you guys are in the midst of combat against a Yeti.
Oh, we are? Beautiful.
Yeah. So in the background, you hear the attacks going off of each of like and grunting and shit.
Right. That sounds perfect.
We'll do this.
As the fight goes on, Golem then kind of thoughts of an idea too of like, I can definitely provide backup. Perhaps sleep grenades would be a good idea. Yeah, I need a grenade launcher of some kind. As he just hits the Yeti again, like, you believe I could work efficiently as cavalry? I can be used as your extraction point. Once you get your brother, you meet me at an extraction point, and I drag your asses out.
Yeah, and we're also going to, and you can get your black market friend to get a some form of transport that isn't like bulky or anything, that can easily absorb a person, almost like. Do you read manga?
Dabbled in it.
I've read older stuff, not in the newer stuff, but the older stuff I have.
You know the bubble transportation that someone can be like put inside a transport bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think another one. Oh, motherfucker! This fucking spell goes off. Continue.
Yeah, like when you put somebody inside a bag, like a grown person inside a bag, and they can just keep walking, like an extension item, and they have air and food.
Mm-hmm.
That. I need you to get my hands on that. He will most likely be injured.
I will try my best.
I will gather sleep grenades, any other ballistics that could probably be used, and of course, more precise rounds. I'm going to need that gun.
I will say I need Shiva, Rep, I need everybody to roll me a history.
History?
What?
History.
We don't have history.
History?
Oh, that is true. We do not have history. Which one specifically?
I keep forgetting that it doesn't have history.
Yeah, we got nature, occultism, religion,
Society.
arcana. Society. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Roll society.
Society.
Get it.
I can do that.
Oh, I'm actually trained in that.
Actually, roll your recall knowledge of whatever.
For society?
Yeah, society. Recall knowledge society.
Okay, recall
well.
society.
Dang, I only got an 8 for my society. I suck.
That's 20 total?
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. I love how.
I got a
Sorry, go on. You're good.
What did you get, Shiva?
15.
15? Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay. So, Rip and Hades both remember that your previous mission of how bullshit that went because of the Orochi. You guys kind of think there might be a chance that might not be her brother. That they might have an easier ability to probably max someone.
Hey Shiva, is there anything about your brother you can remember? Anything that he might have, things that he looks like? Would you be able to recognize him from 40 feet away?
Yes.
This is gonna sound hard and a little bit weird. This might not be him. This might be a trap to try and get you or others in there. This shit has to go down. I'm going to try and save him. But if that's not your brother, I need you to trust me.
I'll
Whatever-
execute him myself.
Can't
If that's
believe
not my brother, I'm executing them myself.
I would have said not exactly execute your brother, but maybe cut off a leg or something. We need someone to drag back and give us information. But that fuckhead that's trying to get you there, free will. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I will follow your lead. I get wanting to care about family.
This is perfect then. Hades will then have to meet you at your meetup point, and I will meet up at the extraction point at about 1 hour after arrival.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm sending you to the location now, the map of where of where they are. And is it anywhere that I recognize? Like
no,
the address?
you do not recognize it.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to do recon. Lynn,
Yeah,
because this is bullshit. Do you recognize this map at all, or like the surrounding area, the address?
yeah, I've been there once before. Because the reason why I hire on the heroes, I need you to hang out.
Before you go, if you have Lynn there, ask him what he can do to help with all this. We're gonna need as much as we can.
Alright.
We're gonna do everything we can.
Goal, we have
See
a hell
you
of a
on the other
lot of
side.
training to take care of. See you later, Shiva.
Yeah.
Golem then hangs up and continues his fight with the Yeti.
Hades will also hang up and continue his fight with the Yeti even harder.
Yep. Shiva, with you, before we go to them and take care of some small business before we close. Shiva, Len tells you you're not the only one they did this to. One of my previous students, like you, they did get a hold of one of their family members, and I only found their family member, and I found them after we were students. That's why I made this training, this extremely hard training version, because I promised myself I would never let another student die like that. As he then cuts himself, and with his hands creates this Will-O-Wisp page, blood page, 1,000 coffin, and he collapses you into it, Shiva. The last thing you hear is, the only way you're going to escape this cage with your life is you make your signature ability. You have until you have half a day, so about sunset. If you do not, the cage will kill you. I wish you best of luck. And if you do escape, I will be able to help you on this mission. And then you get closed in into the cage. That's where we're gonna end for you tonight. Let's go to Rip. Rip, after getting the call, you hear, "Hey, Ala, you alright, man?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Rip is kind of just like taking his anger out on his training.
You don't sound fine. Tiger, assault Alpha. And the tiger just fucking goes bipedal and pulls out a fucking sand sword and cuts you in your chest. You take 2 points of slashing damage.
Rip, seeing this, is gonna quickly like jump backwards, shoot the tiger, let go of his gun, rip off one of his lightning grenades, throw it at the tiger, and while the tiger's stunned by the lightning, he can like transforms his gun back into the chainsaw and then rushes in.
Alright, that's what we're gonna end for you tonight.
Alright.
Then we go to Hades and Golem. You guys see the Yeti like just creates a snowstorm that cloaks it, and you guys don't know where it is anymore. Before both of you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Not in the fucking mood right now.
You wanna play like that? It's a basta! As the golem then, goes into a bright red glow with the lines in between of his armor. He then takes his bastard sword and starts spinning it around like a freaking Beyblade of death and just basically hitting whatever he can.
You feel like you have hit nothing.
Alright then. I know you're here somewhere. I want to play the long game, fine. Just know, I ain't got time for your shit. That's basically where I think Golem probably will end there, as he's just gonna keep swinging the sword around. As he also just shouts to Hades of like, Hades, lay low!
Hades is going to... Kane's sword in his hand. Yeah, give me 1 second. He's going to use... Oh, why does my brain not want to fucking work? What is the ability for... There, a spell strike. With acid burst attached to it. He's going to try and kind of do like a AoE. Try and get rid of as much snow as he can to maybe try and hit something.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Which one you want to hear first?
I know I'm going to hit my friend, as well as myself.
That's not the bad news. Bad news is there's now poison in the snow. The good news, you hit something. You don't know if it was the thing you were supposed to hit, but it was something.
Oh, fuck. And Hades gets down, pulling, like, around his neck, like, kind of like a little bit of a scarf, and kind of puts it over his mouth. I'm not fucked up, buddy. It's part of the training. Do your thing.
Well, we'll get this done in about, I'd say, 3 hours at the most.
We better make it hard. We have a hell of a fight in front of us, don't we?
Hell yeah, we do.
And that's where I'm going to end tonight's session.
Hey, it's John. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, and we have a little bit of bonus content, something I found funny, so I threw it together. And is it Wednesday yet?
As Golem then just takes the flask and slowly, carefully, and methodically hands it to you, so as you do not fucking drop this thing and kill us all.
I will attach it back on the bandolier half-heartedly.